Well, thank you for having us here. We're going to pitch our idea, how to maximize what we do best.
And this is all based on our understanding of real estate with integrity and with intelligence. So we have the Chambers Theory real estate investing proposal.
It's a employment investment quest where everyone is invested. It'll improve retention of our employees.
Right now we have 31 full-time employees and we're growing about 40% a year. And then our property management is also growing about 32% per year, which I think is going to be even higher this next year with our big push. As our presence grows, we have the opportunity to create more wealth from within. Our unique ability to pursue investment goals in today's challenging investment market, and we can develop this novel, self-owned and managed investment portfolio for the company and its people.
Here's how it works. The formation of an LLC to manage company and individual investment in residential property. The company would invest approximately 50%, individuals invest 50%, and then you have to create income flow to our investors, which would be considered shareholders. LLC purchases the property and profits pass through to the investors.
First, we know the market. We can monetize our employee expertise and avoid extra fees. Like in large corporations, you have vested employees. Well, this would be like that concept. The employee advantage would allow employees to leverage into the local real estate market where most wouldn't have that opportunity at this point in their lives. If Chambers Theory is so good, why aren't we investing in ourselves?
People who cannot afford to invest, maybe we can do something like create shareholders from within. We have to have people who have duties assigned to dedicating management for this property. And we have to keep on top of the market and what's going on with the property.
I've broken it down into 3 phases. First is the purchase. Our target home was around $500,000, which should include the closing costs. I don't know about if a buyer commission would be waived to allow us to get it for less. We would start out with a 0 mortgage if Chambers Theory would go into this at half C's. I focused on this prototype, a 3+ bedroom, 2 bath, 1,000 to 1,600 above grade, and average annual appreciation in this area is 4 to 7%. As we go to the next phase is renting, the average for that type of property here is around $2,800 a month or $33,600 a year. We would not have to pay for marketing. And then phase 3, maintenance of the home, we would not have to pay a management fee. It would all be from within. And then I broke down the different types of expenses we would expect.
We can identify good tenants who are being displaced from other properties, possibly people who want to stay here long term.
The average expected property value increase is in the $34,500 range, and you end up with almost $200,000 in appreciation. In growing markets, 4% is reasonable. Focusing on properties outside of the city, low HOA fees, and doing what we do best to avoid vacancy will get us way closer to 5%.
And this is how we see it work with Chambers Theory, 50% ownership. Managing members would be the people who do the actual work, you know, the inspections, the repairs, all the other stuff that goes into it.
A lot of little pieces will make the whole pie.
And if you can get a 6% return on your investment, that's better than you're going to get in a banker. It's in the bag.
Do you have a minimum investment that you would be looking for from employees?
I think we'd have to create shares, and so people can invest a minimum and people can invest up to their maximum.
I was thinking in the 5,000 range. You have to stay vested for 5 years, just like when you put money in a DVD. There are rules.
How would you see the deciding votes or the way decisions are made when, you know, certain repairs, replacements, applications come in? Is it coming from the department? Is there a certain person within the LLC that makes those decisions, or how do you guys see that?
Be the LLC management between the president, the vice president.
Is there any particular reason why this is an all cash purchase model and not a leveraged
The second and third and fourth house should be leveraged against the first one.
How many properties are within our employee investment portfolio in 5 to 10 years?
What kind of money do our employees have to be able to invest into it? How much is Chambers or Home Theory able to assist with that? Once we build the LLC and start populating it with homes, we would have those to use as our leverage. How do people exit when they're ready? There are multiple ways of doing that. They could have somebody else buy their share. Most likely it would be just like a tenant swap. One leaves, one comes in, or maybe we get new employees that just want to come in on it.
We thought this would be an incentive in retaining our employees as well.
What was it that was like so exciting? You're like, this is going to be our team idea. Like what part of this really got everybody going? Like this is the one we want to go with.
I think the excitement of realizing that we are the best at what we do, why don't we take advantage of it? You know, we see our clients making money, and we've noted before our clients make an average of $8,000 more than our competitors. Let's take advantage of that. The other question, we could extend the investors to our clients as well.
True, because then that's client retention as well.
And they'd be buying into what we do on another level.
We're excited to introduce you to our project, which we call the Carpe Culture Committee. If everyone could pull out your phone, you can follow our Instagram account. It's Carpe Culture Committee. So Chambers Theory Culture, it's really the thread that holds us together. It'll create a structure so that we can further expand our culture and we can strengthen our bond. It will bring us together even more, creating connections and trust so that we can deliver the best service to our clients.
We have the social chair, the sustainability chair, the philanthropy chair, and the public engagement chair.
We're going to show you the introduction video to the Carpe Culture Committee.
Hey everyone! We are the 2024 Carpe Culture Committee.
I'm Dylan, I'm the Sustainability Chair.
I'm Mike, I'm the Public Engagement Chair.
Allie, Social Chair. And this is Carissa, she's our Philanthropy Chair.
Don't forget to swipe up for more information. Yeah, we're first going to introduce you to the Carpe Culture Committee Social Chair.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. My name's Allie, and I am the Carpe Culture Committee's 2024 Social Chair. My role is to plan fun and happening social events for the Chambers Theory team. By reinvesting time into the people who serve the company, I feel we can improve our company culture and therefore improve our capacity to care for our clients.
The main point of the social chair is to organize events and foster connections among coworkers. These events will bring us closer together. They'll create trust, respect, and more capacity to care.
These events can include a New Year's kickoff party, happy hours, cookouts, bowling, ice skating, truly anything.
Now we're going to introduce the public engagement chair, which was Mikey's video.
Hi, I'm Mike Mellis. I'm serving as the 2024 Public Engagement Chair for Chambers Theory. I'm excited about developing, coordinating, engaging events that highlight the identities of our employees, promotes the Chambers Theory mission, and contributes to the growth, education, support, and service of the communities we work in.
The main role of the public engagement chairperson is to get Chambers Theory name out there.
Some of the things that the public engagement chair might organize are involvement in career fairs, local events through Northern Virginia, and collaboration with outside companies.
The public engagement chair will also be working closely with Alex Ponce, probably just to film all the events that we do and help with content that we can release to promote Chambers Theory. We need to get out into our community so that people know the Chambers Theory name. That creates more exposure, which is more potential business for us.
The next chair is the sustainability chair.
How's it going? I'm Dylan from the 2024 Sustainability Chair. My role is to find ways to make Chambers Theory environmentally sustainable in office and through our clients. Some sustainable practices are informing tenants to shut off their main water while taking prolonged trips, or giving owners offers on insulating windows and doors to cut back on heating. For the office, we can use biodegradable plates and utensils to lower our carbon footprint. And remember, sustainability is not only important when serving our clients, but also our planet.
This chair will be implementing sustainable practices multiple ways, in and out of our office with our staff, researching and presenting sustainable options for our owners, and educating tenants on how to be more sustainable at their rentals. We plan on implementing a new system for our tenants to use, so you guys can scan that now.
We've created a website that we can use for our tenants specifically to visit that includes a few tips and tricks on how to be sustainable in their rentals.
Sustainability Chair will plan on implementing an Amazon store that has a list of sustainable products. If a tenant purchases any of the items from the Amazon store, we would pocket a small percentage of whatever is purchased.
The reason we made these magnets is because we plan on putting them on the fridge for all of our rental properties and send out a monthly email when the website gets updated.
They will also make sure there's less waste in the office by purchasing all compostable and reusable items.
So lastly, the Sustainability Chair will help to research and present sustainable options to our owners. This can include working with the repairs team to get information from contractors on solar panels or installation of low-flow toilets. The possibilities of reducing our carbon footprint are as a company, and educating others to reduce their own carbon footprint are endless.
The next chair, this is Carissa.
Hi there, I'm Carissa, your philanthropy chairperson for 2024. I hope you all like my new hairdo. I'm excited to find ways for Chambers Theory to give back to our community. Through our capacity to care, we create a compassionate culture within our team in order to enrich the lives of others. Let's make a difference together.
So the Philanthropy Chair will help with organizing our annual events like the Volunteering Day at Women Giving Back, the Backpack Buddies, and also JK Farms event. The CCC will integrate a creative outlet for our employees to plan events that incorporate their true passions.
While we will always have 4 appointed board members, anybody is welcome to volunteer where help is needed. So as our team grows, we can scale this idea.
So our goal in the future is to have the CCC become pretty much a main selling point for possible employees.
With the help of volunteers, our company culture will flourish and our employee involvement will too.
Thank you for taking the time to hear our pitch.
Okay, so I love all of this. I think it's super exciting. Culture is a really big deal at our company, and I think there's always ways to improve it, and you guys outline that with these 4 chairs really well. When I see the magnet, I love it, but then my immediate thought was, well, we have a repair magnet too.
I'd love to see some of these chairs, and it sounds like this is your purpose, working together to come up with joint projects. Like a social thing could also be a philanthropy thing. I'd love to see something directed towards trying to get our people who are not here more involved into our team.
Flashback to the COVID days, we can do a lot of Zoom things. We could do like Zoom boot camp, and we can have clients and tenants join in.
Even though we just have 4 chairs, anyone can volunteer to help out. So it's always going to be crossing over between departments to say where everyone can help out if they want to.
One comment I have about the magnets and stuff is kind of like the rollout of it. And you have to think like it's going to take at least a year for all the properties to actually have this.
You talk about building an Amazon store to present green, sustainable products. Did anybody have a chance to look further into what would actually populate that store?
Within the website, I had a list of a few sustainable options that people could buy to have reoccurring items that they can purchase, but also new ones.
We could do videos of us like using that product, and then you drive them to the Amazon account.
Yeah.
And in my understanding that you all already are taking volunteering to start the lead of each committee for the first year.
Our group would be more than happy to be the committee. If we were to win, it might make more sense just for our group to be the committee.
But again, since this is a volunteer position, it's really what you put into it is what you're gonna get. We really want people that are gonna be interested in this and they actually wanna make a difference. People always have the choice. If they wanna step down, they can. If they wanna stay there, they can.
Will there be like goals or benchmarks for each of the chair members for each year? Like how many events?
Maybe for each chair, just having one big event a year.
You see and want a company that I envision us becoming. This is a big part of what I want us to all be about, what I want us to look like, and it's the company I want to be.
Our meetings were fun. We were all excited about it, and I think it was because of we knew if it were to be implemented, it would bring us even closer together.
Our idea is to have a welcome bag for every tenant moving in. It comes with a cap and a water bottle, a flyer, a welcome card, keychain, which I also believe every tenant should have. Everything will have our logo in it. So these tablets are compressed wipes. A little bit of water that you put it in them will turn into a wipe like this. And it's pretty great. There is our company mission, our cultural values, so they can be more familiar with who we are. And that QR code and that card where they are will take the tenant to a quick video.
Welcome home! Hi, my name is Juliana Lewis, and I'm the office manager here at Chambers Theory. As your property management team, we are thrilled to welcome you to Chambers Theory. We certainly value having you as part of our community, and we're excited to have your stay here as pleasant and comfortable as possible. At Chambers Theory, we understand that your residence is not just a place to live, but a place you call home. Our goal is to provide you with a secure, well-maintained, and enjoyable environment. At your welcome bag, you will find a flyer with a few important details and resources to help you settle in. Scanning the barcode will take you to your tenant portal where you can easily make payments, check rental history, and open work orders. If you have any questions or need assistance with anything related to your tenancy, don't hesitate to reach out to your property manager. We look forward to a fantastic tenancy together. If you have any suggestions, feedback, or ideas for how we can improve your living experience, please share them with us. Your input is highly valued. Once again, welcome home.
Welcome to your new home. My name is John, and I'm with the accounting team. I send out your online portal activation email that enables you to pay rent, view your payment history, and initiate maintenance requests for issues that occur at the rental property.
Hi, I'm Ashley and one of the client care representatives here at Chambers Theory. Our job in client care is to make sure you get settled in smoothly and to be your point of contact for any questions, concerns, and assistance needed. You can reach us via email at cc@chamberstheory.com or dial in at 703-609-2323. We look forward to working with you throughout your stay.
So in theory, you could have our preferred vendors contribute to the overall costs, and maybe, their logo is part of this so that they're covering some, if not all, of the expenses. Who would be putting these together and where would they be stored?
I was thinking that admin team. We could have them ready to go. Plan ahead how many move-ins we're gonna have this week, who is doing the move-in inspection. We can coordinate the keys and the move-in bags. They can just take them all together.
I really enjoyed the video in terms of making it informative and welcoming. What is your intended outcome?
I believe that the word of mouth is the best marketing that there is. Having a pen out there in public, they're gonna see our logo, they're gonna see our phone number, they're gonna, oh, I know someone that needs a property management company.
I like the video. I would, it was almost one person from each department. You have 2 inspectors that were not on the video.
Did you anticipate how many bags a year we would need?
No, we didn't.
Over 300 move-ins for this past year.
I'm curious about the product selection in the bag.
Combination of price point and usability.
I do like the keychain on the keys.
And then I guess there could be coupons from our vendors that are sponsoring it in the bag too. Right.
Yeah, I'm sure vendors would actually love this concept.
So with the keychains, I think it's a great idea. Are you gonna match it with the number of tenants that are moving in?
2 sets keys to every tenant.
I think that this is something that we should consider and that we may want to rethink just a couple of the contents within it and then identify what contractors would be willing to participate in this and or cover the cost of it. if it meant advertising for them and additional business for them as a preferred vendor of ours.
Hello!
Hi Sharks, how's it going?
We want to introduce you to Home Care Theory. The idea and the plan is to have landscaping services, handyman services, and cleaning services.
So instead of charging our clients or having our repairs team call a vendor to come out to the property and spend $250 or $150, wouldn't it be amazing if we had someone in-house that could go out to that property when we needed it and take care of that light cleaning?
And our slogan is quick solution, great result. We have a model which is a la carte, and this model we think that it's going to benefit the company and the clients with cost-effective solutions, time management, rapid response, competitive rates, and client growth. The client having one particular person to go to order or to request any of the services will be great for time efficiency.
We, as a company, have the benefit of knowing basically what the average market price is when it comes to repairs or services. Having that data available to us, I think, separates us from the competition that we have in the market. When you have someone in-house, it gives you a little bit more control, and it allows to convey that urgency to our in-house technician so that there's a better understanding of what we're looking for, what we're trying to deliver to our client. This is more of a concierge service, if you can imagine a when you need it, last minute, in the field, in-house, you know, the team is really calling for help and we have somebody available. Air filters, you're at a property and there's a situation and house has been vacant for a long time. Well, we don't have to figure out, do we call a vendor, do we do anything? No, we have air filters on hand. Smoke detectors. You don't have to pay $75 or $150 for someone to go out and replace a smoke detector. Why would we do that? We can have smoke detectors on hand and we can have our technician go out, you know, for $50. Sorry about that.
Hi, I'm a tenant.
Hi.
And, I want to schedule a filter change. 3 light bulbs went out.
Absolutely.
Smoke detector is beeping. It's
Okay.
beeping, and I don't have time to wait for a vendor. This is urgent.
And what property are you at?
I'm in North Florida.
North Florida. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. We'll get in touch with our service manager and we will have somebody come out to the property. We'll take care of those items for you. No problem.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Sorry, folks. In real time, we have to take care of these problems, right? I don't know this woman's situation, but I do know that I want to help her. I want to show her that I care. And this is one way that I think we can expand on our capacity for care.
Right. So for cleaning services, we're trying to keep it basic, which will be surface cleaning and junk removal. In the handyman services, we have light bulbs change, smoke detectors, filter changes.
You need a vent cover installed in your bathroom. Well, we don't have to spend $200 for a vendor to go out there.
And then we have landscaping services. We're thinking mowing, weeding, and leaf removal. So we're planning to have 2 market managers. We're gonna have 2 support managers, and then we're gonna have 1 service coordinator.
With 2 market managers, we have the ability to constantly sift through the pricing that we see in the market, specifically with the vendors that we work with, and be able to offer better solutions and more solutions for our clients. Smoke detectors. We can have these on hand by purchasing them in bulk, right? So we cut our costs and have inventory. And then the only thing that we're really gaining at that point would be a profit. With support managers, you have someone who is always there and available to merge all the things that need to happen. Excuse us. Sorry, we had to put our glasses on. The idea is so good, the future's too bright, considering this idea, so.
Who would this technician person be?
We'd hire someone who is a contractor already, has a license that would cover the things that we're asking them to do, have tools, have a truck, have insurance. It would also be the responsibility of that contractor to expand on our vision and take it a step further. They can go out into the larger market and look for more sources of income. They could go down the street and market themselves and say, I'm with Home Care Theory.
I was looking at your team, I kind of thought, only one tech? You guys need more techs than just one. And now you're telling me you want that tech to also get other business. Seems like off the bat you might want a couple and maybe less market manager types? I don't know. Do you, like, how quickly do you think you're gonna overrun one tech? Because I think you'd do that on day one.
Do you guys know how many move-outs happen at the end of July and August each day?
That is a very good question. We don't know off the top of our heads, but we can certainly find out.
Most of the time there's like 20 to 30 a day. And having one service tech that each person would go to, how would you see that happening?
So that would all be funneled organizationally to the service coordinator. So it would be his duty or her duty to keep the service tech apprised of where's the next place to go, what ticket is important, what ticket should be done today.
How would we explain to the owners if there is like a conflict of interest? Because we're having our coordinators say that there needs to be repairs done, and they find out that the person that's doing repairs and that they're paying is also us, when we typically explain to owners that we don't profit off of repairs.
It's an a la carte option. So you do not have to have this be a part of your management services if you don't want to. We believe that the best thing to do is to create a set price. Most of you in here probably know exactly how a home warranty works, right? So that same type of outline or plan, but much better service.
What's your idea of a monthly or yearly price for the service?
We don't believe that a monthly price is the right thing to do. I do believe an annual price makes more sense. With us, you don't have to pay a $100 service fee. It might cost you $50 for our service tech to go out there and replace 4 light bulbs. And then the annual fee being whatever it might be. Let's say it's $100 or $99.99.
What is the income opportunity? You're calling this a new stream of revenue. What is the average margin for every job? If they do 100 jobs in July, what is that worth? What is the value of this opportunity?
If we look for this same smoke detector, we can order 500 of these, maybe 20 cents a pop. If we charge $50 to install one smoke detector, we only spent 20 cents on the product. It might be 80-20 or 70-30. So 70% is going to the service tech, 30% is coming back to Chambers Theory.
If I were a client and this was my house, I would probably ask, well, what's the difference? If I need leaf removal services, I'm gonna have Chambers Theory coordinate that already with a contractor. And if the answer is, well, this contractor is cheaper, then the owner's gonna say, well, then why not use that one to begin with?
That is, I think, where we come in with our value. It's an extension of Chambers Theory to say, you know what, we can offer these services that people in the market will likely charge you more for. We have a service professional in-house who's going to take care of your property better than someone who is, a service provider out there in the market who, isn't focused on Chambers Theory property management.
Do you think that the source of income from this service would be the same amount of money it would cost to hire that person?
I do not. The onus would be on them if they wanted to take the opportunity that we'd be providing them to go out into the larger market to focus on repairs and things outside of the scope of Chambers Theory, which would also then profit Chambers Theory.
Initially, it is about a fast response and having someone on our staff, one of our, someone that we hire to do this for us. And obviously it's going to be more than one person. A person who cleans isn't necessarily going to be the person that cuts the grass. and they're not really repairs. They're helping someone out. We're not doing repairs. You could probably replace your own smoke alarm, but you're going to call us and we're going to send someone to do it. Whether it becomes an annual fee or a per service fee, those things have to be ironed out. That's why you're there.
How would this actually affect our current vendors and the relationship we have with them?
That is a fair question and a tough one to answer. The properties are between 800 to 1,600 square feet, and we need 10 of them done. And we charge $100 just to do a light cleaning, which would beat out for sure, the vendors that we have in our network currently at Chambers Theory. So you've saved the homeowner $50, you've got the job done quicker, you've got it done by somebody who's in-house. 10 properties, $100, that's $1,000. If you do an 80-20 split, the service tech gets $800 and Chambers Theory gets $200. Those margins could be way bigger 5 years down the road when we can go and replace a roof for someone.
I often get the first contact with the clients, and sometimes they do ask if we have an in-house service team that can take care of quick repairs or quick landscaping. So I feel that we have that demand, but we haven't offered it yet.
I think is a strong value add. I think that the clients will see this.
To me, all 4 teams, it was really clear which teams had full participation of their team members and which didn't. That came through in the presentation, which is why, Team Carpe Culture Committee blew it out of the water. I want to go participate in their ideas. The concept of the acquisitions team is my favorite and something that is dear to me in the sense that I share that as a goal I'd like to see happen, and they had put a lot of time and effort into their facts to get there.
My top 2 were the acquisitions team and the company culture team. They had 2 different ideas that hit and sparked 2 core parts of the company, which are, the heart and soul of the culture. And with the acquisitions, it's doing all the tangible parts of what we do really well. Like, we do property management better than anyone else. So why don't we start, acquiring these properties and managing them ourselves? And so they hit 2 different sides of the company in 2 different ways. And they both did great.
The Carpe Culture Committee and the acquisition team, they were both playing towards culture. Even though one is building off of real estate investments, it's allowing the team to work towards a common goal of owning real estate together and sharing that common real estate financial risk and excitement with people that you work with. They always say your work is like another family, and so to be able to share in real estate can only help build the culture of the team. Carpe Culture Committee also building off the culture that we already have, bringing more focus, bringing more engagement. I think that the ideas that they have that they'll incorporate are going to be very exciting, and the culture will only continue to grow as our team grows, and having more organized events, to make sure that everyone that's working towards the common goal is also sharing in the enjoyment of working with each other as well.
My top 2 were company culture and acquisitions, 2 things that come off as different from each other, but they both do bring us towards the same goal of being more interconnected with our community and the actual job that we do, to have a better understanding of it, to have a better understanding of each other, and help us better serve our clients and our tenants.
Despite me loving the feeling that was created and the intention from the marketing team, and the future being very bright with the concept, my top 2 was also the Carpe Culture Committee, as well as the acquisitions team. Both those 2 fit into the bigger vision for what Chambers Theory is becoming, both from a true non-financial culture and also a more profitable, bigger income future for everybody on our team. I also really liked the financial presentation of the acquisitions team to actually take the time, do a technical financial analysis that any business plan has to include. The team really on fire today was the Carpe Culture Committee. And they're really on fire because of the culture they want to build upon at our company, and also because of the level of engagement they create in their own team. It was part of the ethos of what we want our entire team to be. And if there's one thing that was missing for the other teams, for me, it was the same feeling of everybody on the team was engaged in this project. That team, there was no question, everybody was engaged. Didn't matter whether it was Carissa in London, whether it was Mikey dressing up to be something he normally isn't. The energy, the enthusiasm, the inspiration they created for their idea, being part of the company I want us to become more of, leads me to say my number one and the winner for me is the Carpe Culture Committee. And congratulations to them if we're all in agreement that that's our unanimous choice for number one.